Thanks for tuning in. We've got some exciting basketball up ahead. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter.
They will see. This team 4 times over the course of the season. They lost game 1, so there's plenty of motivation to even things up tonight.
Yeah, it would be a big boost to morale. After dropping the first game the way they did, they'll need to correct a few mistakes if they want to even this series up.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3-ball. Called in by Curry. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
To the inside. All alone on the break. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Murray. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And here's Thompson for 3. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 5 points.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Wembanyama screen. There's the triple. And Cleveland another three.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from three.
Pass to Champagny. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's Curry. And a missed layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Champagny. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Halliburton. Here's Champagny. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Count it. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. Poole outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Oladipo, shot's good.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Here's Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Back to Poole. Back to Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's Jordan Poole's decision-making and pick-and-roll action sets up his teammate nicely.
Doris, after starting his career with the Warriors, Jordan Poole is trying to prove he can be counted on as a leader.
And let's remember, B.A., Jordan is a player who is just entering his prime. The championship he won with the Warriors should be really instructive about what it takes to be great in this league. When you played alongside Stephen Curry, you have an understanding of what it takes. And for Jordan, it's just about putting in the work and continuing to grow.
Now here's Sexton. No made baskets yet. And a two-handed jam!
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll, good decision-making.
Poole left side. And the shot goes down.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Sexton, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, just a little bit of momentum, and Sexton going right to the rim.
Now here's Poole. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Williams. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been a...
23.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace. Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
The three from Sexton. It's rebounded by New York.
And that's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Smith no good. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The second effort. It's rebounded by Grant. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11. Drops in the 3. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Sexton goes in. Pass to Keita. Grant outside. Here's Sexton. Jams it in off the great move.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. Releases. Sexton misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The 3, Smith. They grab their own miss. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Knicks trail by 6. Van Vliet outside. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pass to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Trail by 8. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Pure from three-point range. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
Well, that floater right there is exactly what you would see from Steph Curry in his warm-up. He practices every shot from every angle.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Wembanyama screen. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Count that bucket.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Outside, Williams. For three. Deflected. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Tomlin. Left side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Van Vliet outside. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Curry. What a terrific move that is. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter. Stephen Curry getting it done for Cleveland. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Jacks up a 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
To the wing, right side. Here's Champagny. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Up top, Curry. He's got 17. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 19 points.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the most dynamic ball handlers in the game. He has more moves than you can count.
Team foul.
On defense, Cleveland. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Smith outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And it's rejected. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Halliburton on the attack. Smith outside. Outside for Halliburton. Second chance shot. The Cavaliers pull it in. Curry with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. There's the 3. Curry's shot is off. Knicks trail by 17. Halliburton up top. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Tomlin. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pass to Smith. driving in. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, just effortless on his drives. I mean, Smith is such a smooth finisher. Very agile for a guy with his size.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Cleveland making a change here. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Driving inside. And a strong finish with two hands.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Brian, back over to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Champagnie. Stolen by Thompson. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Grant gets it to go.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing what is to his strength, which is get out in transition, give yourself an easy opportunity.
Poole looking it over. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Champagnie. New York, no good that time either.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
He shoots it. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. New York, again, can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 18. Takes the three. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Adams a screen. Here's Poole. Soft touch off the glass. Poole's got his second basket of the game.
This guy, not just a jump shooter. Jordan Poole more than capable of finishing inside. He's got some creativity.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Poole. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Steps back from deep. Wembanyama. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. And the Knicks with the possession here. There's the steal. And here's Grant from the arc. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
Antetokounmpo, left side. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Cleveland on top, running away.
67.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And New York has possession. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Sexton. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Here's Sexton. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Grant with a steal. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Sexton misses.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Here's Wells. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You like seeing that from Colin Sexton. He's got to prove he's more than just a scorer.
Halliburton on the attack. Halliburton on the wing. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Smith outside. Fires from deep. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the 3. Caldwell-Pope's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see. And just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To halt the run. Buries it from 3. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Here's Curry. Again, Cleveland scores.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
Murray's shot is good.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
The three from Curry. Finney Smith pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Colin Sexton.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Oh, swiped away. Outside Curry. Basket's good.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Cavaliers. Launches a three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Left side, Finney Smith. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.